Thank you, Chair. Are we expecting the council taxpayer not to have the obligatory 4 or 5% increase next year while services are still being reduced? What an absolutely ridiculous situation to recommend that we write off just shy of £1.5 million. Whilst there may be a provision, that doesn't necessarily mean we need to use that provision. I may personally have been more in favour of renegotiating the ongoing contract had they not already been in default. These aren't cash-strapped. They've had a few bad years, but they're not a cash-strapped company. They've got £30 million in cash reserves. They've got a net worth of £280 million, and they're owned by a Japanese bank. I'm sorry, for me, this is an affront to the taxpayer whilst we're reducing our services. And if the ruling Cabinet are minded to approve this, then I will be calling this in for further clarification. Thank you.
Councillor Grant.
Thank you for that clarification, but that provision would still be there fully intact, as well as us having £1.5 million in income as well as. So for any other write-offs that we may have throughout the next few years relating to the pandemic, it doesn't make it right that we're allowing a very wealthy company off their liability. That's my concern. That's how it will be seen by the taxpayer. As I said, we'll still be charging them an extra 4 or 5% next year, plus whatever Mr Burnham charges them for his B network and all the rest of the things. And this on the backdrop of the services being reduced year on year that we're offering residents. I appreciate what you're saying, that we have a reserve. That doesn't necessarily mean we need to use that reserve. And there are certain circumstances I would support it. As I said, I would have supported possibly renegotiating an ongoing relationship with them had they not already been in default. That's my position. Thank you, Chair.
Exactly clear on what they're being asked to agree to. The Cabinet's been asked to approve the request to write off debt for the period March 2020 to March 2023, to approve the request to reduce monthly guaranteed revenue payments for the financial year 23-24, to approve the request to return to the contractual guaranteed revenue payments set out in the contract from April 2024, and to authorise the Borough Solicitor to carry out any necessary legal formalities. Can I have an agreement on that by all my Cabinet? So those recommendations have been carried. So now you can do your worst. Councillor Grant.
Thank you, Chair. Then I would request that this decision goes to the relevant scrutiny committee. Thank you.